I was due to start university, and I just moved.
Yeah.
And I went to university. I'd stopped by then.
Mm.
I started getting my act together, and I got to university and totally changed my friends, and I was able to reinvent myself. That's
Yeah.
not a common experience. A lot of people who give up is they have that opportunity to reinvent themselves. And I had some good supports around me.
Yeah. No, I love it. And that's kind of what you just said there at the end. That's what I wanted to touch on, because it's one of the things I've learned, and it's what we're trying to do with the podcast, is just kind of go beyond the narrative that you just kind of see in the 3-second news reels, and try and go beyond to what the facts actually say and what the evidence says. And that's something that I've really learned, is that there's this massive percentage of people that, don't actually have to, and the research kind of backs it up as far as I'm aware. You'll tell me if I'm wrong, but they don't actually have to go through this kind of residential 90-day rehab process.
Yeah, there's a wonderful book that had a big influence on me, and I could see myself in the book. It's by a guy called, he's now passed, Biernacki.
Yeah.
Biernacki. I've probably spelt it wrong.
I'll find it and put it in the show notes.
Yeah, it's called Pathways Out of Heroin Addiction.
Wow.
And he looks at the different routes that people take. And, I sometimes see statements, it's hard to judge this because a lot of these people don't come to the attention.
Yeah.
But, some people will say there's far more people who give up without formal intervention than people who do. And there's some reports about this. There's lots of people, if you look at how many people are there enmeshed in drug use at a given age, and how many people have given it away, how many of those people went into treatment? Small number of them, relatively speaking, have passed. And so what's happened to the others? And in fact, that was one of the things that I got really, my first research study was in the process of giving up.
Yeah.
And what some people called spontaneous remission. I didn't like the term spontaneous remission. What they were trying to get at was it wasn't treatment. Now, interestingly, when I teach, and this is an exercise I've been doing for years and years and years, I'll have a bunch of doctors, nurses, psychologists in the room, and I'll say, why do people give up?
Yeah.
And we put all the stuff up on the board. And then I'll say, and why do people stay stopped? And I'll put up because giving up's easy, done it thousands of times. There's a process. Why do people stay stopped? And I put all the stuff up on the board, and never once has somebody said treatment.
Yeah.